Well, all right. So I'm going through my binder, or my boxes rather. I got the old, let's just say this is the lid. Pretty obvious which box it is. It's just random stuff that it's not my personal binder, but is worth keeping around to see if I don't know, sell it, keep it, trade it, whatever. So I'm gonna go back through because I missed some things that should be protected in my personal binder, not just a top loader. Uh, I have a perfect example of that. Uh, I was thinking about. Hold on, let me move this. No, draw the whole thing. Uh, I was looking at this being in my promo cards, and I was like, why is that there rather than in a binder? Not the Sylveon that you didn't see that video, you missed out. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't. I lightly played people will buy this. Damaged people will buy this. I did not play. I've never played with the actual cards. I grew up with Magic. So this card is the promo, and it went right into a sleeve, into a top loader, into a box, and hasn't been touched until now. I pulled it out, put it in a proper deck sleeve, put it in the binder where it belongs. Stupid me. So I'm gonna look through my binder here. I'm gonna get some deck sleeves here, some old EV1s from Shining Fates. Let's go through some of these. Sun and Moon. Might be some X and Y in here. Not exactly sure. Okay. Glaceon, Leafeon, Eevee. Nice. Pikachu Cosmos. Derpachu, or Derpy Derpy Eevee with the derpy face. I think everybody knows what this card is. Um, if I have to explain what this card is and why it's going in my binder along with this, you might not have collected in the Sun and Moon era. That's fine, but I think Rainbow Charizard. This is when alternate arts became a thing, by the way. It was in Sun Moon, because before that it was just secret rares and things like that. Charizard, that's got to be McDonald's now. That's Detective Pikachu. Oh, I would explain it. Yeah, Detective Pikachu cards. Rowlet, Alolan Dugtrio, and Alolan Executor. Kind of expensive. Should be in a binder. There's another one of those Jirachi promos. Right? Those Jirachi boxes, if you remember, they the Jirachi GX came out kind of late in the Sun and Moon era. We had already gone into Sword and Shield, and the GX boxes were at one point a half off uh, Black Friday deal. So, right, those are just a bunch of other promos and smaller hits. Let's see what we've got. It's a Pikachu, of course. Cortana GX, Alolan Executor Full Art. Full Art doesn't count. A couple of counter catchers. Both of these are Sun Moon base, I believe. I think that's base. Uh, Probably should put those in here. Shiny Buzzwole GX from Fates, the alternate art version. Reshiram Zekrom GX. I don't know, I like dragons. Or Choreo Full Art. Galley, this is a secret rare from the XY era. I forget exactly what set. Flygon GX, Darkrai GX. This was also an on sale box. I probably bought 12 of these, so you're going to see a few of these Darkrai in here. However, I do send them out to people also. Tauros GX, Ultra Ball Gold. That's got to be in this. Some Tauros, Oricorio, Venusaur Snivy. It's not the alternate art though. The full art of Naganadel and Guzzlord. That's pretty dope. Um, Not no one's favorites. Like nobody's like, yay, Playful Naganadel and Guzzlord. Never heard anybody do that. Another Sun Moon era promo. So let's get these things properly top loaded or properly sleeved up. I have a lot of top loaders at the end of this. This is all coming out of a 4-row box that's practically full. I'm not going to put my vintage in here. Vintage goes into a different binder. Derp. Eevee. Move aside for the Charizard. Alright. Get that Charizard out. Once again, one of the best pulls I've ever had in my entire life. Alright, don't want to touch it too much. I know the PSA 10 is hard to hit and the multiplier is not huge, so I have kept it raw. That's going in there. Ultra Ball obviously goes in here. Old gold that still can be played, so it does have a bit of value to it. Probably should be at hand in my binder because the box is a bit heavier, especially when you have them full of top loaders. Is this a snip sleeve? That can go in garbage. Reshiram GX, and I think that Eevee promo can go back in, but this usually got played. That is the reason that this is so valuable to get in a non played copy, is that it was so powerful of a card that even it being a GX, because you could just load up your bench with little Pokemon 60 HP or 70 HP or higher, like 70 HP psychic Pokemon, put that as your attacker, you're doing a whole heck of a lot of damage. Kind of like base set Mewtwo, the 10 damage plus XXX. Well, it's 10 damage plus every psychic type on your bench. So the Espeon Deoxys is pretty looked for. If you're wondering why there's a spot there, there's something going there. Got another counter catcher. Gold. Sunmoon was okay to me. It wasn't the best era. Should be putting these Sunmoon just kind of together, but I'm not. So yeah, this is the God Binder Eevee cards that go in here. Either mine or they are harder to move because they're not cheap. Like, this is not cheap. It's like 50 bucks almost. I think it was like 48.13 or something like that last time I checked. It was like probably a couple of months ago because someone did inquire about it. Well, I'm done with my, since I had already started with my Sun and Moon stuff, I already finished that, so I know the Sword and Shield era has plenty to offer. Let's see, these should be just like basic V's and VMAXs in here. Full art. Ice Rider Calyrex V alt art. Just sitting there. Fan of Waves. Alright, it's a gold card, but come on people, I can't put all the gold cards in here. These are so not in order. Somebody bought a bunch of gallery cards and stuff. Everything got out of order. Another gold card, another gold card, another gold card. Tool Scrapper, of course. You can tell which sets I bought. Radiant Greninja, VMAXs, Samurott V-Star, Origin Dialga. So not the biggest cards in here, just your V's, your VMAXs, baby shinies. But there's an Ice Rider Calyrex V alt art that was just sitting in the box. And it's just slacking here. Okay. Mimikyu's already in here in my Mimikyu section. Alright. Flapple, Rainbow. Not really. I don't think anybody's that excited about getting a Flapple. But thanks for giving it yet another evolution. Pokemon really reaching there. We already have teacups and teapots that are haunted as Pokemon. Sure. Makes sense. Shinies. I do like the Lapras. I love the Ditto. cards from my top loaders. Alright, oh yeah, there's just so many V's and VMAXs. Okay, it looks like there's some more Sun and Moon era stuff in here. So I can put this toward the back of the other Sun and Moon. Got you some McDonald's cards. Oh yeah, I have the other McDonald's card out of the box because somebody had wanted it. Let me grab that. It's the Onyx. That's right. So, looks like a mess, but I actually know where things are in here. Alright, let's see if there's anything. Blaziken VMAX, not the good one. I got a different one. Got a better one than that. Once again, love this Lapras. Wanted to keep these because of that. Semi-Seer. I think I want to keep that. I might want to put that in my book because I just love that card. It's so absurd. Like, oh yeah, I'm afraid of that Pokemon. And it's doing 5 damage. And you're discarding their deck the entire time. Come on. Cards, set cards. Top loader not behaving. Alright. So there's 2 more to add into my book. Surf and Pikachu. Sold a bunch of those. Had probably 12 of them. Hey! That should probably go in my book, huh? Put that there. Umbreons. I pulled a lot of. There's already one in this book in my Umbreon section. That's a more expensive one because there's not a lot of value in that set other than some nostalgia. They really got it right with 151. I don't think Celebrations was really it. Number 1 is the first set that oh yeah, hold on. This is why there's a spot being left open next to Sylveon VMAX and the Espeon. There are 2 Altarts in here. Where are they? Hold on. For the VMAX. 1 Altart. Sylveon V. To go with the VMAX. And there's the other Altart. Glaceon VMAX. Full art. Toy catcher. That's cool. Okay, these can stay in the box. These, however, should all be in my PC binder. So let's make that happen. Ultra Ball and Machamp are going to have to move for the other evolutions in here. Maybe, yeah, I'll move this too. Move all this stuff with the Charizard. Charizard should be front center. I always suggest using deck sleeves for these things when you're binding them, not penny sleeves. Penny sleeves bind up in the pages. If you get the right binder, they're going to bind up. Then you might do edge damage trying to push it with your fingernail or something like that. Oops, a little piece of dust on that sleeve. Little tiny ding down there. Don't know how much that would affect the grade of the Ice Rider Calyrex V. It is a beautiful full art. I know that one's not incredibly expensive, but it is an alt art nonetheless. Right? Also, when you use top loaders like this, make sure it's in a permanent box storage because you can see how easily they just kind of fall out. Get that out of the sleeve. Put it into a proper sleeve, something a little more protective. So I already had pulled the Sylveon VMAX before I had pulled the Glaceon VMAX. The Sylveon VMAX, obviously, I told the story already. It was stolen. I just won it back recently in this last month in a raffle. So it is back here. Obviously, you can see it. Sylveon V alt art. $95. I know the alt arts are sliding in price, but $95 still going in here. It's down, pushing another top loader, more garbage sleeves, penny sleeves. All right, Sylveon. I'll put a Charizard next to a Charizard because why not? Semi-Seer. It's just such a goofy card. So goony. So goony. Yeah, I think left to right centering is maybe a little like 35, 65, 35 left, 65 right. And the bottom of this, not so great either. So once again, probably not a graded. A lot of these are graded. I mean, how many of these things got graded from Celebrations? So, I remember pulling it. I was very excited. I had bought enough Celebrations and had enough of their stuff, but there were still some packs around. We got some packs and some combo art pieces, whatever, collection boxes. Oh, sleeves are falling. All right. Plenty of deck sleeves up here. So these can all, as a GX back in the Sun Moon era. Sun Moon era section. Okay. Got a new stack of cards here. Let's see what we got. Protecting my nuts like a squirrel in winter. Putting my good cards inside my own binder. My binder is going to be going into a laptop case. After that, just for further protection from jiggling, moisture, whatever. Semi-seer, get out the sleeve, buddy. Humidity, see, all moisture got to it anyway. Semi-seer and Unknown V, really, they get no love. I think they're amazing cards. They're not going on the Charizard and, Evolutions page. Nice. Get rid of these top loaders, put these for the next page. Let's look through some more and find some more goodies out of whatever the hell's in my hitbox, which is this. We're going through it. Rayquaza VMAX. Yeah, pulled a few of those. King Lumineon, more Pekka later on. Full Art Arceus. Flabble. Artillery, Zekrom. Denny. Love this Eevee. Hope that gets the treatment the Eevee that came out this generation gets. Oranguru. Volton, another Artillery, Rockruff. Forgot about that one. Simeon's Robola is next. So don't all file down. All right. Angle those top loaders a little bit so they don't slide. All right, we got some more gallery cards. Green V. Somebody had wanted that, but nah, not dealing with them. Blissey, Tornadus, Volcanion, Lucario, Duraludon, Radiant, Serena, Reshiram, Alolan, Vulpix V and V-Star, Radiant, Alakazam, and Greninja, Magearna, love that card. Regidrago and its V-Star, those are only playable till February, folks. Great Ho-Oh as far as playability as well. Full Art, Regieleki, Stunfisk, Full Art, Ho-Oh, Regieleki VMAX, Rainbow, Smeargle, Arteria, and Milotic. Let's get another stack out here. I'm just going to grab them like this. These look like they're still organized by set. Well, that's not going to stay. Kyurem. Magnezone, Steelix, Radiance, lots of those. Some of the Hisuian Radiance, Sneaslers. Giratina, there's already one in here. Hisuian Gudra, V-Star. Aerodactyl, Full Art. Hisuian Gudra, Full Art. Kyurem VMAX. Aerodactyl, Rainbow, that's going in here. Probably the Kyurem too. Yeah, Indeedee, Superior Amazonization, Full Art Delamies, Full Art Torkoal, Full Art Zentas, Full Art Snorlax. Oh yeah, that's going in there. One of the best out of Sword and Shield base. One of the best cards out of Sword and Shield base. Obviously went right into a sleeve, into a top loader. Hey, Darius, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm getting alt arts and incredibly expensive cards out of my stacks of top loaders in this 4-row box that I just keep hits in. And I'm putting the hits into a box. So first things first, these things have to be gently tapped out. Get that Aerodactyl V-Star Rainbow into a sleeve. That is upside down. Strut that way properly. All right. Aerodactyl, yeah. I've got I've pulled some other cards. These are just cards from my stacks that I completely forgot to ever put in my binder. So I'm remedying that today. Because I found this Espeon and Deoxys GX, which everybody used in play, so there's not a lot of mint copies or near mint copies, and mine is straight from the package. I never played it because it used to be a very expensive card because of its playability. Now, because everybody played with it, you can't get anything but a light play or a damaged card. So even the promo has gone up in price because the only way to get it was the promo. So people that still use these cards later on will buy it damaged. I happen to have a copy that is near mint, pack fresh. So I saw PSA 10s for it are going at about $250 recently. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how many people are interested in Kyurem VMAX. Try to shove a Kyurem in our face all the time. New sets, and I'm still not that interested in Kyurem. Especially since this one's, it's a water type. It doesn't even have its dragon typing. It's an ice dragon. I can't even give it its dragon typing. Put rainbows together, put the golds together, they'll go together. Okay, so put some sleeves out. Get these out. Okay, what's in this lovely stack over here, starting off with a Lost Vacuum. That's still very highly played. I like that Charizard. Love that one. Chandelure Pikachu. Good Pikachu. Gengar, he's already in here. And Eternatus, of course, he's already in here. That card is. Togekiss, lots of them. Togekiss VMAX, lots of them. Can you tell I open a lot of Vivid Voltage? Orbeetle Talonflame, Full Art, Alakazam, that's cool. Full Art. That's already in here. Hello. Give me just 1 second.
This?
No, it's spam. Block it. Block the message. It's spam. No, it's spam. They don't even say what cloud account. Just it's spam. It's spam. No, they're just looking to fish for your information. It's phishing.
Okay.
They're not real. No, it's not real. I already have.
I'm dizzy. I'm melting.
Come on. That's always spam. It doesn't say what cloud account. Is it iCloud? Is it your Samsung Cloud? Is it Google Cloud? It doesn't even say. That's always a scam. That's always a scam. Back to cardboard. Arrow's Metal is a good gold. I like it quite a bit. I'll go over here with the other golds and rainbows. And Pikachu. I'm going to put that on this page because it's also a big, expensive, fancy chase card. Everybody wants the Pikachu. It's Chunky Chew. Big Fat Chew. Big Fat Chew. He's a big fat Pikachu. Gigantamax is coming to Pokemon Go relatively soon. So that's interesting. I throw those sleeves. I don't need those penny sleeves. Give me these soft footers. Let's see what else is in here. It was Lost Vacuum, right? That's kind of expensive, but only because it's played. These are already in my binder. Okay. Lots of Radiant. Lots of amazing rares. Colossals. Lots of amazing rares, of course. Once more, I'm into Vivid Voltage here, so to get that, to get the Chunky Chew here, well, you're seeing a half empty page. But to see that Chunky Chew here, yeah, I pulled a lot of other crap. Okay. Beware of specialty sets, says the man who's already ripped 53 packs of the newest specialty set. Raikou, lots of amazing rares in here, of course. Big fat Chunkachu. Not the rainbow version, but the big fat Chunkachu. Obviously not as rare as its counterpart. Celebi, amazing rares. Okay. Flip it around, what we into? Okay, Champion's Path, looks like, because there's the Charizards and Charizard VMAX. I already sold the Charizard V secret rare from this, so sold that for about what it's going for right now, about 160. I think it's 170 now, but whatever. I sold it at the same rate, like after I pulled it, so the product was still on the shelves. Ugh. Bigger stack of cards. Let me see anything in here. Celebi, Orbeetle. Yeah, these are just the big chunky chew. Okay, I can put those up. Obviously, if I have an Eternatus, it's already in my book. Scissors, Galarian Stunfisks. Okay. Salamence. A couple of Salamence V full arts. I like that full art Butterfree Crobat. Used to play a lot of Crobat V deck online. Galarian Stunfisk full art. Rose, he's already in here. Rainbow, but not big. Thor, Rainbow. Once again, one of the least exciting rainbow cards because Colossal. Who the hell uses Colossal? I've never seen anybody with a deck saying using Colossal. Oh, it looks like we got some XY. I'm gonna take some of this. Mega Venusaur EX. Yeah. Some Flying Pikachu from XY Evolutions. XY Evolutions Hollows. No, those are not the OGs. They have their own spot in this box. Alright, Blastoise, Mega Slowbro, Charizard EX, Mega Blastoise EX, Machamp, Clefairy, some McDonald's 25th anniversary Pikachu. I have more of those, of course. On to those. This here, go backwards. It looks like I'm into the XY, and XY I do believe leads into vintage. Yep, vintage. All right, so it looks like it's time to put up what's left, because I'm not putting up vintage into the more modern binder. Vintage goes with vintage. So anything left in this stack I needed to pull? Oh yeah, I do have an extra Darkrai level X, and I don't know if you're here or not, but I know you said you were grocery shopping, but Wingweaver, told you I had a spare. I'll put it aside. I know you want to get that from me, and if anybody wants a level X Darkrai, I just kept on buying them until I got one that looked right to me. Okay, this is all some vintage. I'm gonna put that Mew in here because this isn't like, yeah, this is the end, like E-Series is the end of the WotC era. Yeah, Entei, Great Pikachu. I think that's Pop Series 5 as well. Yeah, these are both Pop Series 5, except this Mew is Pop Series 5, and it's the error. That's right, it's the error with an upside down Pokeball. So it's the Pop Series 5 Mew with an error. They printed the Pokeball upside down. So that one's kind of needing to be in this book too. They're really good Blastoise. Diamond Pearl era Blastoise. I think that deserves it. Yeah, it's Diamond and Pearl. Feraligatr, non-hollow from E-Series. Cool. Suicune, some Diamond and Pearl, some Dialga. Okay, that was on the thing. Kabutops, electric type. Oh yeah, Legendary Collection. Reverse hollow. Just one of those Legendary Collection cards. I don't know. And it looks like everything else is older vintage. Right. Put the extra Gengar EX up there. Not really a Pikachu collector. Pop Series 5. You get a pack of that. You get the Pikachu or the Mew. Lucky, lucky day. So, Pikachu riding a Wailmer. It's not big enough to be a Wailord, or it wouldn't fit in a frame. Put that up there. The Mew Pop Series 5. Upside down Pokeball error. Gently. There. Right. Mega Venusaur EX. I just love this card. I know it and the Blastoise I'm pulling out here aren't really super impressive cards. Oh, the humidity in there too. It's Florida. That happens. But love the texturing in the XY era. It was just so. I mean, look at how that. I mean, I know I have the contrast on my camera like cranked, but the artwork. Good lord. It just integrated with the foil patterns so well. Okay. And what do I have to say? It was the invention of the reverse holo, and everybody wants them. No, I don't own the Charizard. Yes, I have ooh, this one's got some curvature to it. Obviously, I didn't buy these. I wasn't into Pokemon as a kid. Or, well, I would have been a young man by then. I would have been like 20 when this card came out. I was into other things when I was 20, so. But my buddy was a geek at heart all the time, and I bought his set off him. And I got this on the Ghastly reverse from him, so I have two of the reverse holos. Can't afford the Charizard. I'm not going after that one. That is not a card I'm chasing. I got the Ghastly. I'm happy. I got the Muck on top. So we have a Holo Blastoise from Diamond and Pearl. I forget which. It's set number 9. So if anybody wants to make a comment about how ignorant I am of Diamond and Pearl sets, go ahead in the comments. Looks like it has a little complete Holo Bleed. Nice. So it's a complete Holo Bleed card, which was something you can see up here on the actual borders that the Holo Bleed is intentional. Just like the Level X cards and a few other cards from this era. During like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond Pearl, that whole era. Right, more top loaders for sports cards and stuff I'm selling. Scizor. Scizor me, Xerxes. Alright, we've got a Scizor VMAX. Just because I have mad respect for Scizor. I mean, Bug Steel, Bug types get it rough. So, Bug Steel, yeah, gotta appreciate that. So I'm not going to do my vintage today, but I'm going to make this binder worth quite a bit more than it did a minute ago. Because if I did vintage, we'd be here for hours. And since there's only like one person here, other than myself, it's a lot of hours. So there we're going in the rainbow, you're going into the not quite vintage, but vintage. Not quite vintage, but vintage. Rainbow and gold over here, rainbow and gold over here, rainbow, Altart, gold, rainbow, Altart, Pokemon, gold. Now, I'm going to put the Semi-Seer in this last sleeve. And leave this for my open for this tag team, alternate art, Alolan Exeggutor, and Rowlet. That should go in there. I'm going to put my Pop Series 5 Pikachu and my Error Mew from Pop Series 5. Pop Series 5, if you are not aware, is basically like what we have now with Pokemon Play Packs. So if you go to a tournament and you get a Play Pack, back in the day that would be called Pop Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that's what they handed out at tournaments and such. And the release days. I'm going to put you in here anyway. I know it doesn't fit with any sort of theme, but it is still an EX, so there's a GX in here and some Delta species. So I don't know. It's the only time Mew was ever fire type. People like that. Let's put all the rainbows on the same page. Some Sun, Moon, Rainbow. Let's see, another Sun, Moon. Are they all? Yeah, all the other Sun, Moons are out there. So I'm going to put Aerodactyl, V-Star Era, the latter half of Sword and Shield. Scizor and Aerodactyl. Kyurem. Now, I have a whole bunch of gold cards. We're going into my Houndour and Undelm page, but I need to get my gold cards in order. Where are they all? So my Umbreon page, things like that. Dark Tyranitar here. Of course, the Tyranitar page. Where are my golds? My Lugia page. Gotta love the OG Lugia. Didn't I have another Lugia up here? Put on. Where is it? I think I have another Lugia here. Is this one not in here, or is it? Yeah, just the reverse holo is in here, so put another Lugia. Put a worthless Lugia, just because I love Lugia. If you know the story about Lugia and his creator, the fact that it was jammed into being Gen 2, being the legendary Birds leader when Ho was the one that brought them all back to life and all that stuff. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. And that Lugia was not created by Game Freak. Mewtwo, some of my I should go closer to the front. All right, Zacian V there. Got the Hisuian Samurott V. Over this way. Hisuian Samurott V. I'm a sucker for trainer cards, old trainer cards, new trainer cards. I'm just a sucker for them. We got some dark types and dragons, dark ghost type, dragon type, all that fun type. So it looks like, other than that Galarian Obstagoon, we go right back here. So I guess the gold can go. Got two counter catchers, so I'll put them next to each other. And the binder, please. Thank you. Another counter catcher. These are still in play today. Counter catcher is a card in Gen 9 that's already been printed, I believe, in Twilight Masquerade. It could be wrong on that. Could have been temporal. No idea. I'll put the Ultra Ball just because I want the Heroes Medal to be like, yes, I pulled these Rainbow Rares, because I did. I haven't bought a Rainbow Rare. All of these are pulls. So now if you go into my Darkrai section and you see something that I didn't pull, yeah, I might have bought it. But the rest of this book is just crap I have pulled. This Pokemon VMAX. This card is attached to, gets 100 HP. It's knocked out by damage. Yep, only one prize card for it. So it was basically like the new Monkey Dory with Fool Me Once. Or, oh no, you don't. I'm sorry. With Oh no, you don't. All you need to have is the Petront on the board. So, okay, well, just made my binder. Well, there's my personal binder. Shout out to Spokat. Send me a couple of new Mimikyu. Lots more Mimikyu. Much mad love for Mimikyu. It's my kid's Pokemon. My Pokemon. Darkrai. And Eternatus. So, but there we go. Now, all of these are in the book that were not before. Just because I came across my Espeon and Deoxys promo card, and the fact that I didn't play the card makes it incredibly rare, and it's not as valuable as you'd think. It's like $22, $21 raw in a light play, but in a PSA 10 it's $250. So kind of maybe want to get graded card. So, of course, Sylveon and Glaceon, Wilder, Sylveon, Pikachu, Charizard, big hits. The big hitters had to go in there into the middle of my PC book. All right, thanks for stopping by, taking a little time out your day to stare into the void. Probably have more stickers to put on this. I thank you for it, but I'll remind you, as Nietzsche once famously penned, beware those that stare into the void. The void also stares right back into you.